I want to thank y'all for coming here today to listen to my speech. When I get started here, I want you to imagine a 27-year-old male who's jobless. I want you to think of this man in need of a career, in need of money for school, and he has a desire to serve his country. That was me in 2003, 6 months before I left for basic training. I want to inform you today, if you know someone that's thinking of joining the military or joining the military, that you will want to help them out by helping them to prepare mentally, physically, and spiritually before they left. Today I want to show you why preparation of the mind, the body, and the spirit is very important before leaving for basic training. It's going to increase your chances to having a successful life, a successful career, in and out of the military, even when you leave the military. And we'll start as a preparation of the mind. In 2003, I'd been out of high school for approximately almost 10 years. I was not prepared mentally to go into the military as I thought I was. Being mentally prepared means scoring well on your Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery Test. I mean, it's a long word for ASVAB. And this test will tell you what kind of job you will fit into when you get into the military. So if you want a good job in the military, you want to score well on this test, and it's part of being mentally prepared. It will test knowledge on arithmetic, word knowledge, paragraph comprehension, and mathematics. And if you wish to dwell further into this subject and to understand what the ASVAB is all about, then you can go to www.baseops.net. By showing the military that you're mentally prepared, it's going to increase your chances into making it into the military. Okay? Regardless of what popular belief is, you're not guaranteed a spot in the military just because you meet certain physical requirements. Okay? Defense.gov reports fiscal year 2011, all active duty personnel from all 4 branches retained recruited with an average of 100.75%. All 6 Guard and Reserve components averaged out at 114%. So each of the military branches showing that they can recruit and keep their men in and women in at over 100% manning. Regardless to that, they show no problem, no trouble whatsoever in recruiting and keeping their people in the military. So if you want to make it in, you need to show that you're mentally prepared. The next important part is preparation of the body. Alright, preparation of the body is very important because, as I said, I was 250 pounds before I left for basic training. I had to lose 50 pounds before I went in. I was not physically prepared to meet the demands of basic training. There's an old wise proverb that says, you are only strong as your weakest links. Okay? If you go into basic training without being physically prepared, there's a possibility that you're going to hurt yourself or break something. I've seen many people drop out of basic training because they was not physically prepared to meet the demands. Preparation of the spirit is the last point. Now, I was not spiritually prepared for my journey I was about to begin either. Okay? As being a preacher's kid, you would think I would be spiritually prepared, but I wasn't. The reason it's important to be spiritually prepared is because there are certain items that plagues our military members today. There are certain things that causes our military members to suffer, and that's depression, alcohol, drugs, risky sexual behavior, unhealthy habits. And you might wonder why. There's a long list of reasons, from long deployments, long hours, the fear of death, injury. So how can you fix it? How can we help them? By making sure they're spiritually prepared. Dr. Harold Keong, an associate professor of psychiatry and behavioral sciences and assistant professor of medicine at Duke University, says that people are less likely to suffer from depression, alcohol, drugs, risky sexual behavior, unhealthy habits by having a strong religious faith. And that's being spiritually prepared. Now we need to realize that we have the ability to help our family members and our friends before they leave for basic training. In doing this, we need to make sure that they are prepared mentally, physically, and spiritually. They'll have a greater chance of having a successful life in the military, a successful family life, and a successful life out of the military. In closing, I would like you to take a moment and close your eyes. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to think about your loved ones and your friends that's getting ready to leave for basic training. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to lay your head down at night and think to yourself that your friend or your family member has a greater chance of being successful because you helped them prepare mentally, physically, and spiritually? Even better, once they leave and they get down there and they run into someone that's not prepared as they are, that they can lift their brother and sister in arms up and help them to prepare themselves to make it through basic training and through their military career. If we do this, in the end, we'll have a stronger person, we will have a stronger family, we will have a stronger military, and we will have a stronger nation. And we can give all the thanks, glory, and honor to God. Thank you.